All right, everyone. As I already said, we will not be able to look at chat. Mods are monitoring chat, so if you have a lot of questions, you can put them in there. And if they are, you know, fun questions, wanting to get to know Scott and things like that, we will get to them at the end. Keep it kind. You will be blocked and auto modded for anything that is irrelevant
Zabo.
or unkind or about bugs and fixes. We are not here to talk about that shit, right? Like we are here to get to know Scott, Scott himself. I had the pleasure of going down and meeting the team last week, and there is just like so much behind these people rather than what the community thinks sometimes when you're far removed and you're playing a game and you get a little frustrated or whatever. There's just a lot more behind it. And so, what Tabridler and I have been doing with these podcasts, we do one a month, is just getting to know each CWS employee and understanding how they work so that you guys can see that they are just people just like you too. And so, when there's frustrations or bugs or anything like that, like just take it into consideration that they're humans and they're literally here to build a game, put together a game for you all. So, uh let's uh
That's right.
let's get started. All right, let's bring in Scott.
The man
So,
himself.
the one, the only, we've got Scott Albright right here. So, Scott, welcome in. Thank you so much for taking the
Thanks for
time.
being
We
here.
know that you're a traveling man. So we're gonna get it started. And you know what? We'll start off to Bridler if you wanna kind of kick it off.
All right. Well, everyone, as you know, this is the CEO of the game that we love to play, Ghost of Tabor. And with that being said, just want to dive right in. So, like, being the CEO, what gave you the inspiration for Tabor?
Hating myself, I think. No, no. Honestly, man, I'm an old school Tarkov player. I've been playing Tarkov since like Alpha, along with Infish, Jonas, everybody knows. And we were playing old school, like OG contractors a lot. I was on the number one team in the world called the Leftovers. We were winning all the tournaments.
Oh
Um,
shit.
Banging
and we
bros.
just that's how I met Jonas, Infish, and Property. We both were all well. Two of us were starters for contractors. Jonas was actually one of the top three snipers in Pavlov when he used
Oh,
to play.
snap. That's
Like,
awesome.
dude is a goat with sniper rifles. But there was no, there's just no game like this in VR. Like, there was nothing, right? And every year we sit there, we talk about it, we bullshit about it. Like, yeah, it'll come out eventually. It'll come out eventually. And finally, I just got tired of fucking waiting. That was what it
Yeah.
was.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm doing this.
yeah.
What,
So we,
what is
you know,
there
we
a
hired a team,
reason
and
you
here we
picked
are.
the Czech Republic as like the main place for Tabor?
Well, yeah, I think I told Ray this story when she was here, but it was supposed to be Ghost of Kiev, and then Putin fucked that up for us. So we completely rebranded. Um,
Good old
but yeah,
Putin.
so my kids are half Czech. That's why.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Interesting.
awesome.
That's awesome. And that's like I know the new map is obviously from there, and a big part of the new map is going to be the monastery. Is that going to be in the on the map in the game? The
I
monastery
don't
of
know
that
what you're talking
region?
about.
What is it?
Oh,
Savannah? How do you
for,
pronounce the new map
so, well, we'll get to that. I got to read it again. I'm not good at Czech. Let's
name?
call it Valley for now.
Okay, the
Um,
valley.
the Montessori is not in that map. No,
Okay.
no, it is not. This is more of a lumber mill kind of town,
Okay, cool.
small lumber mill town. Yeah.
Is there anything that you have to get approved to use these like pseudo, well, they're actual landmarks, some of them, just
No.
like Maca? There's no, okay, okay.
No, when it comes to public places like that, it doesn't like you can use everything in New York. It doesn't matter. You cannot trademark, copyright any type of public place, public access, anything like that. You're completely
Yeah.
free to use it. You can reach out and ask for access. The only thing you have to get permission for, which is why like Hell Let Loose doesn't use like real like patches on most of their stuff, like military insignias, things of that nature, is you actually have to get permission from the Department of War to use that kind of stuff.
Oh wow,
And
really?
it's almost damn near impossible, which is why we've never explored that at all.
Yeah, that
Gotcha.
sounds complicated.
So, is one of the reasons why you were into Tokarov, or even just bringing it over to make Ghost of the Boar, did it have to do with like your military background and things like that that kind of inspired you?
I guess it does. I like realism. I love the just the brutal ball torture of Tarkov. Right. It
Mhm.
was like Tabor is a cakewalk compared to Tarkov. It is an absolute cakewalk. Which I would like to change that if I could ever convince the community to let me, but I know they won't. Um,
Well,
I'm
half will
but
say
all
please, and the other
yeah.
half will say go fuck
I'm
yourself.
yeah,
all
So
on
yeah,
board for it.
exactly. Yeah. Half of them scream from the mountaintop. It's always the loud minority, right?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it really was that. So I really enjoyed my time in the military. I did a lot of really cool shit, and that I don't really want to go into because that's my past. But I'm very proud of my
okay,
service. I'm very proud of what I did and where I served and the guys and girls that I stood next to. And I really just feel like it came down as I started getting a little older. I'm 42 this year, right? Um, I've been playing video games since in player, which is long before anybody's age here. They don't know what in player is. It was 2000, 1999, like the first game, Spy Arcade for Steam. Playing
Okay.
Alien versus Predator Gold, moved to Counter Strike Beta 6, playing in LANs and like local like cafes and stuff. And as the older I got, my hand-eye coordination, like I slowed down a little bit, but my body coordination, my reflexes with my body did not, and that's what really got me into VR. Is it was no longer beating some fat kid shoving down double stuffed Oreos behind a keyboard and a mouse. Now they had to use their bodies to beat me, and that's really what got me into VR.
Mountain
Just be able
Dew.
to use my skill set that I developed. Yeah.
nice.
That's
What was the
awesome.
first VR game you played?
God, I don't know, Beta Immortal probably. Probably Beta Immortal. No, before that, what was it? Arizona Sunshine, actually.
Okay. I've
I
heard
played it
great
at a
things about
Comic
that.
Con. Yeah, I played it at a Comic Con in some podunk ass town in Mississippi at a Comic Con called Triangle, a Golden Triangle Comic Con. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
Arizona Sunshine's always a fun one. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah,
played it
it
yet.
was a
I've seen people
blast.
play it, watched it. Looks amazing. So, and then I mean, obviously, it's more. You get to reload your own gun, pack your mags,
Yeah.
do that
Just
kind of
wait.
thing, do your backpacks. It's only. I feel like it's only going to get better. Obviously, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
all for it. Especially
It's coming. It's
the
I
armor
think the new mag
durability looks
packing
awesome.
you're gonna like.
I
New
don't
mag
know.
packing you like. Armor durability, we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean he's pretty pissy about it, but we'll see what happens.
I wonder why people, and this is just coming from someone who doesn't know anything about it, like why people are pissed about the armor
They're pissed
durability.
about everything that we do. It's every new feature that comes out. They're always pissed. They're always angry. They're always upset.
It's change.
And they're really shitting in one hand and wishing in the other constantly, and they constantly keep just clapping is what they keep doing. Like it's I love our community, but like sometimes they just take it too far, and it's what makes us pull back and stop communicating. Really, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy to see kids today on TikTok and social media. They just feel like they can say whatever they want and make claims that they want to make and say things about you as a person, as an individual. They know nothing about you. Like our good friend TD's going through some of that BS right now, watching that happen, and
Mhm.
it with no found claims, and it's total bullshit. And then I got kids messaging me on TikTok about it. And it's about time some of these kids get smacked in the fucking mouth by their mom and dad. Like it really is. Like it's disgusting, and you see that a lot from our community, but you see that from all gaming communities now, and it's ridiculous. Like the one thing we love to do at Combat Waffle is make games, and we like to interact with the community. But at the same time, I don't like doing stuff like this a lot anymore because of our community. Because
Yeah.
your chat's great. I've got someone watching it, sending me DMs and stuff. But most chats, if I would do this onto, it would just be filled with just the most random BS on the planet. So it's just
Yeah.
not worth it
I
to
can
us. Like we
imagine.
just want to make
Yeah.
video games and have a good
Yeah.
time.
And at
That's
the
all
end
we
of the
want to
day,
do.
we want to play them.
Well,
We want to play
Yeah,
these
and
yeah,
games.
exactly.
And like,
yeah, exactly.
and I don't think the
And that's the
community
crazy.
even understands.
Go
Like,
ahead.
these guys aren't making a shit game because that's what they want. They want an awesome game. Like, you got to appreciate the work and effort that goes into it, but you have to go through some shit to get to the good stuff. Like,
Yeah,
there's always
absolutely.
going to
Yeah.
be issues. That's what we're here for. We're here to play it and find them.
And yeah, and there's it, and you guys are a small but mighty team, right? It's not like you have
Mm,
this massive team behind you of 100 people that can just work on everything all the time. So you have to prioritize like any company doing anything, whether it's gaming, software, basically anything at all. So it's a double-edged sword, I feel like, that you guys are really involved in the community because you all really do truly listen to the community, and it's like if 75% of the community is asking for one thing and you guys finally do it, then the 25% that didn't ask for that are, like, up in arms and things like
Yeah.
that. I do pride myself on the community I have because they know, the love of the game that I have. I stream Tabor exclusively,
Hmm.
and so they show up day in and day out to support me, and they know that I support Combat Waffle, and they know I'm a content creator,
Yeah.
so yeah, they're pretty amazing. Yeah, it's just like TD's going through some stuff. I've had to report a couple of people in TikTok lately because I've gotten death threats.
Yeah, it's
I've
crazy.
gotten hate mail. I'm like the
It's crazy.
female TD at this point in time, just
Yeah,
on a very
it
small
literally is.
scale. Like there's haters, man, and it's just like, come on, we're
You've got a
just
lot more
fucking
hair than him.
people. We're just fucking people playing a goddamn video game. Like, and not only that, you're here because you also play that video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
let's just have
100%.
some fucking fun.
100%. I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah.
And then, like, I mean, outside of the game, obviously, come from military background. I assume you like shooting guns, going out of the range,
Absolutely.
blowing off some steam.
Yeah, I think in Metasuki's vlog, you saw some of my babies fully
Yeah,
suppressed SBR. Yeah, absolutely. I enjoy guns.
it's like a
Uh,
desk gun.
yeah, I love it. I love ranges. I love guns. If it goes boom, I want to touch it. I want to hold it. It's that way with everything though. It's that way with dirt bikes, off road vehicles. Like anything I can do to get my adrenaline pumping, I'm ready to go. Like I want to do it.
Oh, I
So
feel
yeah,
you. Skydiving. I grew up dirt bike racing,
yeah.
all that stuff. It's always fun.
Yeah, dude, I just saw Vex Unchained the other day post on TikTok. He used to work at the studio. He's like an officially licensed skydiver. I was so proud of
Oh,
him for doing
what?
that.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out
Yeah.
to him. I've just been so busy. I'm getting ready to travel in the morning, so we've been packed, getting moved out of the office and everything. So I just haven't had time to reach out.
Yeah,
Where are you
skydiving is
traveling to
crazy.
in the morning?
Tomorrow I go to Stockholm, um,
Nice.
and I'm there for 4 days. Unfortunately, because I'd much rather be back in Thailand, which is where I go to on Thursday morning.
There you
So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
go.
speaking of Thailand, I
Mm,
think a lot of, well, I don't know if a lot of people know, but there's several people know that you've relocated to Thailand part-time.
yeah.
What why Thailand? Where did you we know that the cost of living is great like that, but why that part of Southeast Asia? What kind of like prompted that for
So
you?
yeah, so what a lot of people don't know is, and I've talked about it a little bit on some podcasts, but on the side, I write a lot of game design documents. There's over 40 documents now sitting in a safe at the office, where I've just fully fleshed out games like 50, 60 pages long or more. Like one of the games that Meta was looking at doing in the future, it was like a 90-page game design document because my brain just dumps everything when they should be much shorter. And I do this so like if I would die, on a plane crash tomorrow, not,
Oh my
pray to God I
god.
don't,
Well,
but like,
hopefully that doesn't happen,
pray to
but
God I don't. Um, they could continue running the company, right? With if they wanted to stick to my creative direction, they would at least have like, hey, they have a pile of stuff to pick from. Well, I had actually gotten contacted by a studio in Southeast Asia, and they ended up doing a deal with Combat Waffle directly for one of our game design document that I wrote because the company owns them all, to come to Flat Screen Game, and I just go over there and help them with their creative direction. And I fell in love with it. I lived in Korea for 2 years when I was in the military. I love Asia.
Nice.
I love Southeast Asia. And of all the Southeast Asian countries I've been to, one, I hate fucking Japan. I hate it. It fucking sucks. The people suck. Um,
that's like the one place I've always wanted to go.
it fucking.
I feel like it just looks
So here it
cool.
is. If you like Korea, you hate Japan. If you like Japan, you hate Korea. I love Korea. Um, but when you come from a place like Thailand, where everyone is so kind, every Thai person I've ever met is always smiling, always happy, try to communicate with you, and you go to a place like Japan where they don't want to speak English at all or even want to communicate with you, kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth towards the country
I can see
because you're
that.
trying your damnedest to talk and get to know the culture. Because I'm not one of these Americans, like I go and I'm just like, I'm an American, fuck you guys, I do what I want.
Yeah,
Like I like to be involved in the culture and learn about it,
right.
try to learn some phrases, things like that. But they actually made me not want to. So like I pretty much just like stayed in my hotel room when I was there, and like went out a couple times to see some sights in Osaka and Tokyo, but that was it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
then
they're
you got like,
very button-upped community, like, yeah.
yeah, But then you saw like Jonas and Alexander on our team, the two back end guys. They live in Japan full time. We got them visas so they could live
Hmm.
there, like, and they love
Oh.
it. But Jonas never leaves his condo, and Alexander basically speaks full Japanese. So it's like it's the
So
two
they
opposite sides of the
yeah.
coin with those guys.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Do they hang out and go out together so one can translate?
I don't, I think when we were there, Jonas wouldn't even come out of his condo to see us, and I haven't seen him in 2 years.
Dang.
And Alexander did come out with us and helped us, like took us to a nice restaurant, got us some food. Then we went out for drinks after that and had a few drinks and watched Proper D get absolutely smashed, which was a good time.
There you go. Must be a
Yeah.
nice condo he has if he doesn't want to leave.
No, it's tiny. He just doesn't like people.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of
It's
people in the
Jonas.
gaming community.
It's a Jonasism,
A
right?
lot of
Like some days you
introverts.
catch him and he's like the happiest dude on the planet. He wants to talk to you. I love him. He's like a brother. And the next day he doesn't want to say two words to you or see your
Yeah,
face. You never know what you're going to get with Jones.
I get that.
Keep
I
it's
get that.
mysterious.
I mean, in Thailand, you probably get to see all kinds of cool stuff. Elephants, like
Oh
I'm
man,
sure you
I've
see
seen
some
so many
crazy
elephants.
wildlife.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I went on a motorbike trip here recently, about 3 hours north of Thailand, and saw a wild elephant in a national park. Saw some monkeys just like walking down the side of like a whole troop of monkeys just walking down the street, looking at you with the attitude like "fuck you gonna do"
yeah.
kind of a deal.
Take your wallet.
But then there's so many elephant sanctuaries that you can go to. It's amazing. The elephants are my favorite land animal, and you can like literally look in their eyes and see like the intelligence
Hmm.
behind their eyes. Like they're as smart as we are. Like sometimes I wonder if they're a bit smarter because they know whether they like people or not, and they just beat the shit out of them. So
Yeah.
um, yeah, I anything scuba diving, anything you want to do, Southeast Asia, like in my opinion, if you like hot, because it's literally the devil's taint when it comes to heat.
Yep.
It's amazing. Every Southeast Asian country, in my opinion, would be you couldn't go wrong no matter where you picked. But if I had to pick one right now, because I'm in love with Thailand, and there's a reason I keep going back, um, I would say Thailand's probably the best place to retire as an expat of any country.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as I told you before, there's family members of mine that live there. There's several family members of mine from the States that have retired there in the
Hmm.
last 2 years. So yeah, I go to Thailand a couple times a year. It's absolutely magical, fantastic. I love it. I'm gonna force you to go to Malaysia at some point in time because it's like a super quick flight.
Ah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
Everybody does like
Southeast
some
Asia is
Malaysia.
amazing. You really can't go wrong that I know of, right? That I know
yeah.
of. And the people are, even though there's a language barrier, but in places like Bangkok and stuff like that, there's a lot of English speaking people, which is
Hmm.
nice. But
Hmm. Hmm.
even with the language barrier when I was in Vietnam too, people are just so kind and so helpful, and everything is super affordable, and it's just I don't blame you for going there. I know my dad wants to retire in Malaysia. Um, I've talked about retiring over in Southeast Asia, so I
Yeah,
get it. That's super
it's
exciting.
amazing. I'm doing Laos for the first time. We're gonna go do Laos
Mm,
this I think it's this December. We're doing Laos. We're doing a 10-day trip, motorbike trip across
Okay.
from Bangkok all the way into Laos to go do like some giant zip lining over like a big waterfall jungle area. So 5 days there, 5 days back, stop in little towns every day, do like 150 kilometers every day ride and stop there, eat, stay the night. Yeah, I'm
That's
excited.
awesome. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Ziplining
cool.
is so fun. I haven't done it in a
Absolutely, yeah.
while.
It's a good time. Yeah, it's a good time.
We did it through
And they're
Costa
everywhere in
Rica.
Thailand too. I feel like you can zip line in any city in Thailand. There's like a massive zip line to go to.
Oh,
yeah, I'm trying to get to Bridler over to Southeast Asia at some point in
yeah.
time.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna get there. I've been
Are you
doing
married?
like no, not yet.
Tall,
One day maybe.
blue-haired white guy, dude. You're set.
Right?
I got it made over
You go to
Right?
there.
Thailand. You go to Thailand. Their instinct will be like farang, and you're set, brother. You are set. Guarantee. You'll find
Oh
love
yeah.
real fast.
And they all have to look up
You just
to
gotta be
me. So
careful. You just gotta be careful.
yeah.
Are you
Got one.
finding love real fast, Scott?
Nah, you know how it is. Yeah, you walk up and down the street, and it's the funniest thing when you go down the street. Depending on what area you're in, you just gotta be careful because some of them are you can't tell. The first time I went with a buddy, like some of them are very convincing until you see their hands,
Yeah. Those are some
and
big
you're like, oh, that's
hands.
That's some big ass hands, man. Got hands like Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Um, but they're such a good time. Everybody there is so amazing. Like certain people to me are way more important than others,
Yeah.
and are the reason I keep going back. And then there's just the nightlife. If you want to just do anything like rooftop bars and just sit there and see the city skyline of 45 stories up. There's massive rooftop bars. You can just chill and listen to music. Like there's so much to do there. Like even like jungle, like safari zoos where you can feed tigers through a cage. Like you're in the back of a cattle truck, like in their habitat. Like you can do that. Like it's so cool. Um,
I need to go there.
I don't know if I found anything I don't like about that country so far.
That's amazing.
Dealing with the government sucks because they worse than the U.S. Man.
I am
Doing
I was gonna say,
paperwork
straight
with
to the
them,
doesn't
they
front.
every
suck.
government kinda
Yeah.
have their
They all got
own
their little
issues?
shtick.
No, they're rough. There's no there's no online system. There's nothing. It's like, hey, I want to buy this motorbike. Well, come down here. Oh, yeah, we've seen you bought a motorbike before. Well, we have to give you another residency certificate, even though you have a 5-year visa and we know where you live and we've done this for you before. I can't print it out right now, but you come back in 3 days or in five, next week. I'll give you this certificate. It'll be wrong, and I'm going to redo it right there on the spot and give it to you immediately. And
Keep
it's like,
doing
oh, why do I
that.
have to wait a week? You can do it right now. Where in the U.S. you're so like programmed, you submit paperwork at the government offices now, you get it right then. Like that's the small stuff you have to get used to. But it's their country, you
Yeah,
got to get used to the society and the way they work, and it's a good
Yeah.
slowdown, man. It's a good slowdown mental pace. It's a good way to break your
that's the
daily
thing.
life. Yeah,
That's what I've learned when
They
we
kind of live,
traveled.
like, on the island time, you know? It's just like, "Chill,
Yeah.
yeah,
we'll get there."
Oh yeah, that's like
yeah.
we went to dinner. We went to Antigua, and I remember we are at the harbor. There's a bunch of yachts out, boats, and we're having
Mm,
dinner. And like we go to order dinner. I mean, it's probably 40 minutes before dinner comes, and I'm just like, "What's taking so long?" Hannah's just like, "Relax, we're on island time," and I'm like, "Okay,
yeah,
well, we're just gonna relax, drink, and hang out."
You're like,
Like,
"But I'm
yeah.
fucking hungry."
I'm like, I'm starving
That,
though.
that's that's something you got to get used to, even in Europe, because they don't work on tips, right?
Oh,
So like
yeah.
when you go to dinner, like you have to wave them down and tell them to come
Yeah.
over, or they'll just ignore you.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You know, yeah, you got to learn some common phrases just to get their attention. Be polite. You're good. They'll love you.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
That's one thing that's cool about traveling, getting to see and experience everything, because you don't think about that kind of stuff if you never go anywhere.
Mm-mm.
You're not going to understand what it's like to go through a busy airport. You're not going to understand what it's like to walk through the street of London or hit the tram and
yeah,
like just deal with that kind of
Mhm.
thing.
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. It's interesting. I think with Laos and Taiwan I've got this year, it'll make 74 countries that I've been to in my life.
Oh, nice.
And
Amazing, amazing, and
it's really cool, man. Like you don't have to travel in America. Not a lot of us have passports, right? Just because you can
Yeah.
see everything here.
yeah.
Every environmental structure you want around the world is here in the US. That's the amazing part about the United States. What's one of the many things that make us the best country on the planet. Um,
Mhm.
but man, as Americans, you should really start traveling more and learn other cultures because they really do have a poor outlook on us in a lot of European
Oh,
nations
yeah.
just because their news is the same news we have, right? It's all negative. And then they do interact, and it's usually the young kids that are pains in the ass that they interact with the most. So they don't get to interact with people our age that are polite and just want to have a chill moment and not
Yeah.
party and destroy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I know that, it's interesting talking to people from just even Europe when they come to the US and they're like, "Holy shit, like, just California, I could drive to 6 countries,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and it's still not as large," and I don't think they realize that because they're like, "I don't know why Americans don't travel."
Yeah.
Well, a lot of Americans, I mean, it's about 6.5 hours to get from one side of the country to the other side of the country in a flight,
Yeah.
whereas you guys can like hop on a flight for like a half an hour, 1 hour, and just be in a whole different country.
Yeah.
But there really is something to be said about Americans going and truly immersing themselves in other countries to really try to understand them. It'll humble you, it'll open your eyes, like, with everything from food to their traditions. It's just a really cool feeling, and every time I travel and come back, I feel more and more fulfilled, and I
Mhm.
just really would love it if everyone, if they're able to, can travel. And what I tell people a lot is that if you don't really have the budget to travel, then that Southeast Asia is literally where it's at. You can live a
Yeah.
five-star lifestyle on, like, a minimum wage budget in the US. You have
Yeah.
to, plan for it and stuff, but that's where to go. Start
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's what I was think we talked about. I did the research, like a family of 4 in the US living like a upper middle class, let's just say middle class lifestyle. Um, you could go to Thailand and for about not in Bangkok. You need to go someplace like Chiang Mai, Hue somewhere cheaper. Not Bangkok's a bit more expensive. But you could live like really good lives for like 2,000 USD a month. Like really good lives. Way better than you're living in the US. And the healthcare system, the private hospitals, all that stuff I've heard of it go once so far. I went in, I had super bad vertigo. I woke up and just couldn't stand. I just fell down. I had no idea why it happened. I just got vertigo. So I get on a grab bike with the world spinning. And a grab bike is basically an Uber, but it's a scooter. And you're just chilling on the back of the
Mhm.
scooter. And I'm just doing this through traffic the whole way with my just trying to hang on. And I get there and I'm in and out of the hospital with a CT scan, MRI, and they adjusted like there's little like sand pieces in your ear, your inner drum, right? That give you your balance, your equilibrium.
Mhm.
Mine were I forget what it's called, but it basically was like out of the tube a little bit. And so they adjusted it. I was in and out of the hospital in 45 minutes.
Like,
It's insane. It's literally insane. You'd be there for fucking 4 days getting that done in the
yeah,
US.
And
Like,
you
you
have
know
to
what
go
I mean?
see
Like,
2 specialists,
yeah,
have
yeah,
to get written by a doctor to
yeah.
go see
yeah,
one.
in and out. And it cost 700 USD, I think.
It's
And insurance
crazy.
covered it all, covered every penny.
Just an MRI
It's
for me was like $1,300, and
yeah,
it
that's what
took
I'm saying,
forever.
man. Like I love the US. I'm it'd be hard for me to say, even if I died in another country as an old man, I still want to come back to the US and be buried. Like that's what I want, like cremated. Um, spread a little me around everywhere, I guess, at that point. But I just,
See through.
I just, as much as I love other countries, there's still, with all the shit that we have in this country, I still love it and I miss it. I miss it so much when I'm gone, but at the same time, I don't, if it makes sense.
I get
That
it.
makes sense.
It's like the
Yeah.
first time I ever saw the Grand Canyon. You see it in pictures, and you're like, "Oh, it looks
Yeah.
cool," but it's just like a hole in the ground. Who cares? And then like I got
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Oh my god!" You're blown away. All the
Yeah.
colors, just the look,
It's life
everything.
changing.
It's
You know
amazing.
how many people live here that you never even had the opportunity to see that, and you're one of them that have. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
there's just so much more. Like, just there's the whole list that never ends, and most
Yeah.
people will never see that in their time.
So that's I was talking to I talked to my dad today. Or I wasn't talking to my dad. Who was I talking to today? I'll come back to that, who I was talking to. But it's quite interesting to think because I'm getting older, right? I'm 42. Um, and I was watching my kids today at the beach because it's my last time seeing them, and they just like blow past everything. They don't care. Everything's magical, but at the same time, there's so many things that are magical. They don't care. And it was dumping rain here today. I'm looking out this sliding glass door at the backyard, and I'm just like staring at the green grass, how green it is. And I stared at it for like 20 minutes, not even just lost complete track of time, just zoned out. And I was like, the small things as you get older, you appreciate more.
Mhm.
And there's so many small things that we take for granted because it's in our everyday lives, down to just like a bird standing on the side of the in your yard.
Yeah.
Like how amazing that bird is, how magical. What the thought and creation that went into that bird from God to make it be able to do things it could do, and He blessed you with it being able to see it every day, and you just forget it's even there. We have so many of that stuff in our life that we just take for granted, and a lot of the kids in the chat don't understand it now. But as you get older, you're going to appreciate it.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Really, and you'll appreciate it really hard. Like so, especially when you have kids and you see how when you were little, you're like, oh my god, the faucet that water comes out when it is
Yeah.
amazing,
It's
right?
all
And
fascinating.
it's
Yeah.
all fat, and you get that way when you get older again. But about shit that's not man made, stuff that's God made,
Mhm.
like you just
Yeah.
forget about it because it's there every day. Yeah.
That's why every single sunset, if I'm out there, I can see it, I stop and I appreciate it no
Yep.
matter
Yeah.
what, and the sun sets
Yeah.
every single freaking night. It's nothing new, but every single time, it's absolutely stunning.
It's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what I like about Venice so much on that beach that you got to see.
Mhm.
It's the best sunset in the world.
It's funny that you
Oh,
talked
it's
about
beautiful.
grass. I was literally driving home from work the other day and I was coming through the neighborhood and I just like stopped at a stop sign. I was like, wow, this grass looks really green today compared to every other
Yeah.
day. And then I look up, the sun's like, the way the sky looked was just
Yeah.
amazing. And then I took a picture of it. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's all the
It's weird.
small
I grew
things.
up in Kentucky, man. Everybody has bluegrass. Bluegrass is like the most beautiful grass on the planet to me, and I
Mhm.
just never gave a shit about it when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
now
Right?
I'm only 42. I'm still like only 50% way done with my life statistically, but it's
Same
like,
50%.
man, that's some great grass. Like the colors on it is amazing. Like I don't know. It's just you
It's
turn
the
into your
small
father,
things.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You
You
walk
turn
up
into
and
your
feel the
mom and you turn into your
grass.
dad like really quick, right? Like it's funny.
That grass looks like it
Um,
feels really good. I'd lay in
Yeah,
that
oh man,
grass.
barefoot on some
Yeah.
grass, not in Florida grass, because that shit's got like barbs
No,
and stuff
no.
in it. It's
It is
hard.
Florida's horrible grass.
awful.
You go to some
It is
Tennessee, some
awful.
Kentucky, Ohio,
Mhm.
Indiana grass, man, that's good grass. That's real good grass.
Grass.
We've got good
Um,
red clay around here.
when you come back to the States or things that you're going to take over with you to Thailand, what are some of your favorite hobbies that you've picked up? I know we talked a little bit about flying and things like that. Like, what are some of the things that you just do in your spare time? I know you have very little spare time, but when you have it.
Uh, man, honestly, when I'm here, I'm playing video games or I get lost. The other day, I was waiting for my kids to wake up and I just doom scrolled TikTok for an hour and a half one morning and I just completely lost track of time. Um, I go to the beach, I scuba dive, I shoot a lot of basketball,
Okay.
and that's something I gotta
Oh,
start in
you
Thailand.
sorry, real quick. Chat, he beat Metasukia in basketball when we were
What?
there
Yeah,
last week. So Metasukia with his 6'3", 6'4" self, he was like all cocky. He was like, "Let's go, Scott, let's go." And fucking Scott just dunked on him.
White men
yeah,
can't jump.
it was a good game. Now, who did beat me was Scope OG because Scope OG is also a boy from Kentucky like myself, and Kentucky boys can shoot ball.
I was gonna
He can't
say,
dribble to save his life. Those big old muscles, he can't dribble, but he can shoot.
if his
Love you,
aims on
Scope.
basketball is anything like the game, he can definitely shoot then.
But Meta was talking a mad shit about Scope's height the whole time I was there. So I defended Scope's honor. I white knighted him and beat Meta in basketball for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody recorded, I don't remember who it was. Somebody recorded me. They were like, "Just say Metasukia is short." And I said it, and it got back to Metasukia. And he made like a whole video about it. I was like, "What the fuck, Ray?" I'm like, "You see me in the photos beside you. I'm like here, and you're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
there."
That's so funny. Yeah, he's a tall dude. He's such a gracious kid too. He's deserves nothing but all the y'all came out. You all deserve nothing but the best in the world. So it was really cool to have you guys out.
Oh, it was amazing.
But yeah, basketball is about my favorite thing to do. Video games. When I get back, I'm gonna stream a bit more on Twitch. Some just flat games. I'm not probably gonna do much VR. I'll do some streams with some creators, but you'll never see me like solo streaming Ghost of Tabor. Like we talked about that. I'm just not interested in doing it. Um, but I will do some because the community is always asking me to do it. But I'll try to plan it with like you or Scope or TD or Meta.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but yeah, that's it. I'm just a normal guy, man. Like I grew up middle class. My dad worked at Ford Motor Company. My mom was a stay at home mom. Like I shit my pants like everybody else. Everyone has this really poor image of me. You either love me or you hate me, right? And that's fine. I'm completely fine with that. But some of the rumors that get made up about me are just absolutely insane. That I'm
Yeah.
like, that's pretty fucking creative. Um, I'm just a normal dude. I'm a
Hey,
dad. Like if I could, I say a lot of times like going to work at Lowe's would be a lot less stressful. That's like my go on
Mhm.
running joke. But I'm a very proud Christian. Have a great relationship with Jesus Christ, and you know, just know I'm also a Freemason. Like I'm all about giving. I try to help people out in my life and stream from not only just creators, but like new creators from in the board community to just people in the community, like around me. I always try to prop people up and give them a hand up, not a handout. And yeah, I don't know. You get one go around the sun, right, or around this
Yep.
whole shebang, and that's I'm trying to do it right. So we'll see.
Yeah. And I think that I mean, that's the reason why we do this podcast, right? Is that Riddler and I have been a part of the Tabor community for 3 years now. We've been in a very active in the Facebook Tabor community. We have TSAT that where we train new players, very active there. And it's crazy because we hear so much shit. But since we've been a part of this for so many years, especially like
Mm,
getting closer to like the devs, I mean, we've both been pretty close to Mikael for years now. And so you will see us, yeah, there's frustrations, that's fine, but you'll
sure.
see us constantly like in there going to bat for you guys because
Yeah.
we know at the end of the day, we're just all fucking human beings.
Yeah.
If people treated me like how they wanted to in terms of I'm in software as well, um,
Yeah.
then we'd be fucked, but it's just so easy for people to kind of sit behind a keyboard and say and assume that
Yeah.
everyone's just trying to make their lives specifically miserable. And
Yeah.
it's been amazing having people come on here and just kind of like get to know you, get to know, we did Mikael, we've done
Yeah.
Carney, and hope we'll do more. But no, we're just, appreciative of that, and that's, what this is all about.
Yeah.
I will say, like I said, I'm a good Christian, but I promise you, if you ever approach my kids or say some dumb shit in front of me face to face, I'm going to smack the fucking taste out of your mouth. Like, I'm a good Christian, but I'm also a man and I'll only tolerate so much. We do have someone still to this day that goes around where my kid lives that's from the community.
That's
They
crazy.
leave presents and stuff, like had the gate in the entire yard and house with security cameras, gates, because they would leave stuff. And if I ever see you, I am going to smack the fucking taste out of your mouth.
That
I
is
guarantee it.
wild.
It's
Well, that's
crazy.
every parent, Christian or not, every
Yeah.
parent. You fuck with a kid, you've
Yeah.
done the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that's so sad too. Like, I'm assuming that there's nobody watching right now that would do anything like that, but, I mean, come on, people. Like, as you can
Oh, you'd be
see, we're
surprised.
just all fucking humans here right now. Um Let's just, we're all playing a game that we love. That's why everyone's
Yeah.
here. Let's just do that and have fun.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I agree.
People are literally crazy. How many? Because y'all have got
Welcome to
what?
2026.
Y'all have had like 2 or 3 bomb threats at the studio too.
Oh gosh, man.
Like,
Yeah, we've had a couple bomb threats. One guy, from those that don't remember Mound Man VR, that was like on YouTube. He's in literally in jail right now. Got the feds involved with that. Gonna fly down and like shoot up the hot. Left a voicemail for my patent attorney and our USPO trademark attorney, letting her know he was just coming to blow the studio up and kill me basically and shoot up my house. Gave my address, everything,
that
at the time.
that is
So the feds
insane.
got involved out of the Tampa field office and they put him behind bars. He's still sitting in jail. And he's sitting in jail because he got apparently wasted. He had some mental disorders, obviously, from you can tell by his behaviors, but threatened to shoot the school next door to his house, like snipe kids. So now he's sitting in jail for that too. And I think he just got like in trouble for like interfering with a law enforcement officer in the jail during an investigation. So he's just racking up charges on top of it. But
Crazy.
yeah, we've had some crazy people, like really crazy people. But then we have those really cool people. So at the office now, just the other day in the media channel, they like just posted a picture of the office sign. And turns out like next door to our building is a big volleyball and like summer school facility. And the kids play the game. And they came in, we invited them in, we swagged them out. Like we have shit hills, right? Like everybody, which we never expected, especially in the VR space.
Yeah.
And even people we were working with, Meta, all that, they couldn't believe it. But then we have some fucking amazing people, and there's more amazing people than there are shithills. But the shithills
Absolutely. They're
in the
loud.
world are always the loud minority, right? They're
Yep.
the loudest.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, but we've got way more amazing people in our community that we absolutely love to interact with and do things with. But then you got those ones that just make you regret signing on that day. Like,
Yeah.
so you never know what
Yeah.
you're gonna get, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and but that's the thing to keep in mind, right? Is that there are
Yeah.
so many there's you literally can look at the people in the Discord, you can look at the active players in the game, and there's so many more people who absolutely love the game, and I hear so many stories, and I have them too, about how this game has saved them and the
Hmm.
community has saved them, and those are the stories that need to be highlighted, right? But those are kind of like the silent people, that just love the game and they appreciate the game and they take all the positive, and it's just like they're just not out there yelling about it because they don't feel the need to.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
negativity where they do, but, like, I mean, truly, and I've told you and I've told my community several times that, my son started playing the game, we
I
started
need more
playing the
drink.
game as a family, and
I'm
that
listening.
I know. And then I actually need a drink too, but, like, it's just amazing because there's a lot of camaraderie in how much the game has saved a lot of people in a lot of ways, whether it's, like, just simply, like, they didn't know exactly how they wanted to spend their day, or people that are, like, in a really, really dark place, and I was in
Yeah.
that spot before, and just logging onto the game and meeting the community that's positive, and my community is amazing, is what gets us through each and every day,
Yeah.
and that's beautiful. That is super beautiful, and at the end of the day, I know it's not easy with all the negativity out there, Scott, but, like,
Oh yeah.
it's changing lives. Like, that's
Yeah.
huge. Not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of those messages, right? And a lot of people have
Mhm.
reached out and echoed what you just said, that we've been a big part of, like, someone in your chat just said, if it wasn't for the game, I don't think I'd be here. And I've been there, right? I've been there after the military. A lot of people don't know, but uh my ex, when we first got there, she saved my life. Like, I was gonna kill myself. I had a gun in my mouth. And she stopped it. I was in a really bad place. And I'll always owe that to her, no matter where we're at. Like, we have kids together and everything else. Like, I'm always gonna be grateful for that, to that, for her. But you should never let it get to the point of that, guys. Like, don't ever get to that point. It's there's somebody out there willing to talk, even if it's me. Like, I've told people, like that kid Deluxo, whatever is it, that made that whole video about trying to commit suicide, and then it all ended up being fake, like,
Mhm.
which was really shitty thing to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But because there's so many people out there that we lose every single day, and there's people, I know we've lost people in this community. We lost one of my good buddies and one of our employees, Rips, to suicide, and it just sucks. Like, always reach out to somebody. Don't get to that point. I've been there. I know how hard it is, and you don't ever want to ask for help. But even if you don't like somebody, like, you should be able to talk to them, be like, hey guy, hey, I'm going through this. And it doesn't matter if you don't get along. Like, if they're a halfway
Mhm.
decent person, they are going to stop and help you and put away any type of trivial bullshit you have between you aside. And
Absolutely.
that's even for me. Like, even if you hate me, you could reach out and tell me, like, I'm struggling, I need help. I'll help you any way I can, even if it's just calling somebody, because you don't have the strength to do it. Like, but, and you could also dial, I think it's, what is it, 998 in the States, or 988. You can dial 988, I think, and get a hold of somebody immediately. So
That's
yeah, that's,
amazing.
Sounds right.
yeah.
Yeah. I did not know that. So,
Yeah.
one of my mods, if you could validate the actual number and put that in chat, that would be amazing.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then yeah, because we got, I mean, even like TSAT, there's guys that are in the TSAT military background who this game helps with their PTSD. Like,
Yeah.
this is the one
Mhm.
solution. Ray even did a stream for a fundraiser, and
Yeah.
she bought a veteran headset. Like, and it's been helping him out. Like, there's,
Yeah. Yeah. So
We
we
got
we
actually
we
5 in that.
didn't we donate headsets? I don't think you ever hit me up so we could send a
Mm-mm.
headset though.
You donated keys to the game.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
No, we
that's the
donated something.
thing, like, and our, dear friend Beowulf,
Yeah.
put that together because he has friends that are veterans and were struggling and things like that, and he's the person who started TSAT too, who was like,
Oh
"Listen, there's
wow.
this
Good.
amazing, amazing community. Let's get you set up. This is something that has helped a lot of different vets through their PTSD. And so we did
Hmm,
that
hmm.
fundraiser and it was amazing, and we did a fundraiser for Beowulf and his wife that are they're going
Good
through some
stuff.
things last night, and it was also amazing, but we had one of the people who got the headset and got the game from one of the keys that you sent, and
Oh, that's great.
so thankful. So
Right.
thankful, and it's stuff like that that this community is when you really can use it for the positive is the times where it matters the most to me. Like, so we can get on anytime and stream, right? We can play the game, we
Sure,
can do
yeah.
all those things. It's fun. I love my chat. I love my community, everything like that. But when you can help people actually make a difference, that's when it's just a beautiful thing that not everybody can say that they get to do. And this community is one of those things and that we can
Yeah.
that we
Yeah,
can do that stuff.
I agree. Yeah.
And it's crazy that a video game does it. I don't know. Always just
Right? Like
blows
who
my
would have
mind.
thought?
Like, who would have thought a video
Yeah.
game is what does it? Like, did you ever
Yeah.
imagine that when you were putting this game together? You're like, man, one day I'm going to help a lot of people. Probably
No, man,
didn't even think
we
about
just
that.
wanted to
You just wanted to
we just
play,
wanted to
shoot some
play
shit.
a game. That was it, and blow
Yeah.
shit up, kill stuff, and yeah, that was really it. It was we never we never expected the game even to be this popular. We just hoped to make enough money to support 8 people. That was it. That's all we hoped. We didn't want any of this. Like, we just wanted to make a cool fucking game. Like, and it's great that it has, and I'm glad that it has. Like, all the dumb shit that we deal with is worth all the positive shit that comes out of it, right? But yeah, none of us ever expected this. Like, even today, surreal. Like, I every night, I say prayers and just thank God for what I got. He's blessed the shit out of me. I have zero complaints. I make the joke now and say I could die tomorrow, and I've done so much in my life from jobs to experiences. Like, I'm complete. Like, I'm good. I'd love to see my first grandkids. That's like my only bucket list thing left is like, let me see my grandkids just once, and you can take me right then. Like,
Well,
do it in the
hopefully it doesn't
hospital.
work like that,
Maybe
but
they
yeah.
can save me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the last thing really on my bucket list. It's just like kind of like live my life for me and try to experience my life for me and find who Scott is again, right? Because my whole life is since the age of 15 has been spent working and just going at it every single day, 6, 7 days a week, and then serving my city as law enforcement, and then serving my nation, and yeah, like it's just been nonstop. And now this, like I live for this community. This is what I live my life for. Like when I wake up in the mornings, I think about the people in this game. When I'm going to bed, I'm thinking about the people in this game. And even with my kids, I will drift and be thinking about the people and this game. So like I've always lived my life for other people, and my kids are still young, and I'm getting to travel, and I get to come back and see them, and they'll understand when they get older, and they don't. We talk every single day, you know, when I'm gone, and when they were here, we were together as much as I possibly could be. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta like live your life for you a little bit too, and just experience it because you forget who you are. You really do forget like what makes you you, because your whole adult life is spent on other people, which is also a blessing. At the same time, it's not it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But if you get the opportunity just to take a moment for yourself, just to reflect on who you are, you should take it.
Yeah, I agree with that, and as a mother myself, it's
Yeah,
been interesting because, um, I've always said that I am myself first, and I'm a mother second, which
yeah,
people get very upset about that, but it's not that there's, like, a ranking system, right? It's just, like, I want my son to see me be a confident woman in her own skin and know who she is and things like that, and I think that's, like, a good
yeah,
role model thing too, and it's hard to you can lose that identity so easily, and like you were saying too, with work and everything else that's going on, it is
yeah,
really easy to lose that and to be able to be at a point in your life where you can just slow down a little bit, especially in Thailand, and take a step back and recreate Scott or just bring back old Scott and
yeah,
configure it and things like that. It's exciting.
yeah. Yes, I'm a lot more at ease now in my life. Like the last couple of years have been real rough with a lot of stress, a lot of always high strung, angry really quick. I felt that PTSD like Scott after the military creeping back in really hard. And this last year has been like a big, like, just a refresher, like adding new folds to my brain tissue, like just in getting back in touch with what I used to love doing. And Combat Waffle is still very much that. Like I found a new love for the game again and for the studio again because at a certain point I just sort of let the negativity get to me a bit. And it really
Everybody
came to a
does.
head, came to a really big head, which Ray knows about, which we won't go into, but really big head recently, like a couple months ago. And that made me kind of just say, fuck it, and just like reset extremely hard. And yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, I'm having a great life. Enjoying it. I'm very happy with Combat Wolf. I'm very happy with Devore. I love the community. I love all of our employees. I've got some great young men and women that literally kill themselves every day. Like
Mhm.
and they care so much about what they're doing, and it's so impressive to see when we got that whole new dev team in and all these artists. Like they're just fucking killer, man. They've got such good futures ahead of them. I'm just happy that I get to be like a small piece of their future, like their current life and
Yeah.
the overall. Like I get to be there to see just a little bit of it because they're all in their early 20s, right out of college. Like they got
Mhm.
such futures ahead of them. It's so cool to
And
see. It's like watching your own kids,
Yeah.
right? Because I
yeah.
could be their dad. Most of them, like, most of them are in their early 20s. I could be their father, and I treat most of them like my kids. Like even when it comes to reprimanding, I treat them like my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but it's really cool to see these young people coming up and they're not the shitbag generation that we're dealing with in parts of the state country right now, right? They're actually like super great people. It's going to be really bright people that care a lot about this game, and they are killing themselves for this chat
Yeah,
and
they
this
are.
whole community every single day. This next wipe
Yeah.
is going to be dope. So
Yeah.
It is gonna be so what is your what are you most excited about for the swipe coming up?
probably fucking mag packing.
Mag
Honestly,
Pappin's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
one. Feeling like Yoshi with the tongue. Da-dung, da-dung, da-dung. It's fucking horrible.
Tedious.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
mag
I don't
packing.
know if the kids will know that reference, but yeah.
Oh, they've watched Super Mario World, the movie, right? They've seen that. They've got to know.
That's
Ba-dung.
true, that's true.
Um, that's the best thing about Mario was ba-dung. Um, yeah, I think the mag packing is probably my favorite feature coming from the wipe this time.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mag Pack that'll
That and
make
we're
me love it.
adding man, I gotta think of his name. Oh my gosh, my brain is not working. He's on TikTok. What is his name? He is a streamer, and all he posts, like he goes around to board and like he preaches. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you seen him?
Uh,
No, I only
I
know
Gosh,
from
what's
the
his
feel
name?
like
videos.
I've heard someone say something about him before.
Somebody knows. Somebody in the chat knows.
He
There's a young man.
preaches or he in
He
interviews?
goes around and preaches the gospel in Tabor.
Really?
He
Yeah, chat,
preaches
does
the
anybody know
gospel.
that?
Someone saying
Lux?
chaos
Yeah.
deluxe.
Is it Lux?
No.
No?
He's awesome. He quotes God. Oh,
Yeah, who is it,
everyone
Quotes the
Mama
knows who
Tabor?
you're
gospel.
What's his
talking about,
name?
but they don't
I
know
definitely
who.
What's his
heard.
name?
Anyone knows his name?
Come on, you guys got
I'm
this.
Chaos.
looking at who I follow.
Follows.
Chaos Lux. Josh.
Oh man. Nobody knows the name, everybody knows who you're
Oh
Everybody else
my
talking
knows
about
it.
though.
gosh.
Oh man.
No way. We got to know his name.
Yeah, Beowulf, you definitely don't talk to people
Yeah,
like
no.
Dead
that.
Master. It's Dead Master.
Dead
His
Master.
name is
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Dead
cool.
Master.
Oh yeah, someone said that.
It's
Mhm.
Dead Master underscore proto on TikTok. And he goes, I'm pretty sure that's him. Hold on. Is that him? It is. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dead Master underscore proto, Dead Master 43.2.
Mr.
And he goes around the board and he just preaches the gospel.
Okay.
And I fucking love this kid. I love him.
Yeah.
I love anybody that goes out there and does what a good Christian is supposed to do. And so my favorite junk loot item coming is a small figurine of Jesus Christ, which is coming to the game just for collectible.
Can't wait. That'll be
So
cool.
there'll be some people that hate it and throw it away and trash it. But there'll be, I hope a lot of you love it.
Well,
That
there's
is
gonna be all
something
kinds of
because of
things
him,
with
it
that.
inspired me to do it. Yeah, yes, Mr. B VR LLO Jesus junk. Yes. Um, yeah. So that is coming to the game. So that's probably my junk item. Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Love
excited.
it. Hopefully, we find it in the
That's the thing, though.
cathedral and the Church of
We'll
Fish.
see.
Right?
That'd be funny. Have a little play on the Church of Fish with it.
You all do know that Jonas hates his picture being in there, right? Like
Oh,
he
I can
hates it.
imagine he hates that.
I
I
thought
can only imagine. I can
he
only
hates it.
imagine.
I can imagine.
He hates it. Yeah, it's we made another one that we were gonna put on a T-shirt, and he was like, "That better never see the light of day."
Now
I
you
got
need
to
to
see
make
some
a little
interesting
picture of it,
photos.
hide it somewhere.
Yeah,
Just
there
hide
you
it
Yeah.
go.
somewhere in
And
the
like,
church.
it, and when I was down there, I got to see the a bunch of funny pictures that and
Yeah.
I mean it just goes to show that you guys are a function of like a family at CWS. Sometimes it's dysfunctional, but what family
It's every
isn't?
family.
But it just goes to show, right, that you guys really are a family there.
Yeah, I mean, we do have our problem children like every family, and unfortunately, it is a job, and they do get removed from the company, which I do not like happening. And we try to give everybody chances, but I would say like the CWS team you see right now at its core is they're all people that really love their job and they actually want to be there. And they're all a bunch of great kids, bunch and great people, like great adults as well that are in the C-suite. That my CFO and like Katie and then Josh, who's the COO now, who came up as just a Q like lead QA when he got hired a few years ago. They just give it everything they got every single day. The other day we got Carney to rage quit a Discord chat because we all pretended to be Carney after the
That's
morning stand up.
hilarious.
So
I
like
wish I would have.
three of us were just like, yeah, so have a great day, guys, and just get to it. And he just disconnected. I was like, all right, passing it to Carney Wilson now. What do you got to say, Carney Wilson? And he just so he kicks into the Carney impression. That's the kind of dumb shit we do.
Yeah,
It's just
Mhm.
funny.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And we love Carney. Like that's why we do it. Like it's very much like a brother sister like kind of relationship with everybody. Like if we're fucking with
Mhm.
you, it's because we like you,
That's
kind
how
of
it
a
always
deal.
works. That's I
I
Yeah.
always
tell
mess with
people
the
that
people I
all the
love the
time.
most.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
tell people all the time,
if I
if
don't
I
fuck with
don't
you, I
give you
don't like you.
sarcasm and if I don't give you shit, I don't give a shit about you.
Yeah,
And Benjamin,
Yeah.
for you to say anything, I can't give you shit because you're the nicest person I've ever met. But if I mean, like, that's all it is. It's just like that's
Yeah.
how some of us show love.
Yeah, Corn was there. Cornelius was typing Chaz like, laugh my fucking ass off. The best moment ever when we did the Carney impressions. It was great. Because everybody knows Corn is one of the QA testers at the game. He does an amazing job. Uh, Honestly, if you were a bit more drunk and like sim racing, you would probably be the next Rips Actual. You're so good at your job, Corn. You just don't even realize it. Like, you actually
Dang.
Rips was probably the best QA tester I've ever seen. The best. And loved his job. Just would stay up 24 hours to fix something. Did not care. Like the
Yeah,
dude would just stay up. And Corn is very much the same stuff as Rips. Like he just doesn't drink, thank God. Um, and
Sorry.
it did make for some entertaining streams when when we were younger,
yeah.
because Rips would just get shit faced and fall asleep in a sim racing chair, and you'd go to bed, and 8 hours later he's still passed out drunk in a sim racing chair. You can actually see that on his Twitch still at Rips Actual,
That's
or it's
wild.
either Rips. I think it's Rips Actual or Bong Rips for Satan is what he went by. It's probably
That's
Rips
awesome.
Actual. But that's what he would do, and he would just be passed out, headset on, and like a bottle, like asleep 8 hours later, still in his racing chair. And that racing chair was in the office until recently when we relocated. So yeah,
That's great.
yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
But
So
corn,
Riddler
corn,
has actually
I've
fallen asleep several times
yeah
sober on
on
us
stream.
streaming where we're like
love it.
we were like
Yep.
rating him out, giving him biddies, subbing. I'm like calling
I just
him and being like, dude,
she's like, I'm
you're
gonna call him, see if I
asleep
can
and
wake him up.
it's so good.
That's so good. I
It
love a good
happens.
sleep stream.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're part narcoleptic, Just can't make it to bed. But I mean, it's just life. I don't know, falling asleep in
Yeah,
your racing sim, drunk race simming, drunk
Yeah, that's
sim racing, that would be
that's what he played
an
his games in,
experience.
man. I don't know how he did it. Like his back had to hurt constantly. That chair was
Yeah.
so uncomfortable.
Those chairs are not meant for longevity at
No.
all.
That's
Like,
the only reason I haven't gotten like my flight sim chair and stuff yet, because I want to do that and like get into like some new Arma like flight sim stuff. I love helos, and Yeah, I just it's so uncomfortable. I can't sit there that long in those fucking chairs, and I don't want to spend the money to get like a really good chair.
Yeah. Watch it.
So
There's one guy on YouTube that does the Arma, chopper videos. God, I can watch those all day.
yeah,
I
he's
don't know.
so
It's
good.
so
That's what
crazy.
inspired me, really. Besides doing flight lessons, that really inspired me to get into it. And now I'm like, okay, I gotta get the sim racing.
Can't be
Like
that hard. This
I
guy
priced
can
it
do
all
it.
out. I priced it all out. It's just, man, I don't want to spend the money to do it. Like I'm trying to be frugal and like live well below my means, and
Yeah,
especially in
that stuff's
Thailand, it's
not.
easy to do that, right?
Yeah, that stuff's not
So
cheap either.
no,
Oh, it's expensive.
no, get me 5 years ago, but like buy it right now, buy
Yeah.
10 of them. Like, but now it's just like, no, no, save it, save your money. Yeah.
So, when you inevitably retire at some point in time, what is it that you feel like you're going to and I'm gonna say this because my father, who, was a very hyper productive person, which is what you
Mm.
are. He retired, he couldn't wait to retire, he was so excited to retire, and then about a month into retirement, he was like, "Oh my god, I need to put my energy somewhere." And
Oh,
so, he started doing something off the wall wild that he's doing great at, but, like, what is something you think that you would want to do once that time comes for you to kind of fill that time? And it can be anything at all.
yeah. So I had actually thought that time would have already going to be happened on. Like, actually, I thought this time last year I was retiring and I was just going to go away. Think everybody had just disappeared. But I couldn't do it because of where the game was, and I felt like I needed to step back in and help sort of bring it back into what it should be creatively, which is what we've been doing. And that's why the last two wipes have sucked. New dev team, we've completely rejuvenated the whole life of Tabor on our side, and you're getting ready to see it. Corn can sort of talk about that if he ever wants to, like as long as
Mhm.
he sticks to his NDA. Um, but I thought I would be already retired already, so I started doing on the side just creative design direction for games, and I'm still doing it on the side, just in my spare time. Charge like tiny bit of money. I get to play games, flat VR, everything mobile, and I just give detailed breakdowns of what I think from a creative standpoint, like why this game can succeed or what it needs to change to succeed, all the way from art to gameplay mechanics. And so far, I've worked on a couple of games for a publisher that's in the VR space, and they're currently remaking and changing a bunch of stuff. And I think you'll see like a big resurgence if they market it right. But yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing. I'll probably just work as I want and just stay in games and give my creative feedback if anybody actually wants to hear it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
That's
something
the
I
beauty
wanted
of
to.
retirement is that you get to choose those passion projects that you wanna work on, you know? You don't have to show up every day because you're relying on that paycheck. You're not, you're the CEO, that's just different, but
yeah,
it still matters. Like, you get to wake up and do something and choose something that you're passionate about instead
yeah,
of just, like, going through the motions of something else, which a lot of us have to do, right?
yeah. Yeah, I can't just do nothing. I feel like
I know.
no, my
I
dad's the
figured
same way.
that.
My dad's the same way. Like my dad is my absolute superhero, and
Crazy.
I watched him work in his whole life, my whole young life, until he retired from Ford after 30 years. My grandfather did the same, and that's where I was destined to go. But my dad had different plans, and so did the universe. But um, yeah, I couldn't. I watched my dad like not work for several months, and then he just got like these little podunk piddly side jobs. Like one, I think the one I saw him do the longest, like he worked at Kroger, which is a grocery store, like just putting produce out, and that's what he did a couple days a week just to get out of the house and do some stuff
Yeah.
because he can only fish and play so much golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
so, and I feel like when you retire, like that's when you die, kind of a deal. Like that's when you start to
Yeah.
age
You
really quick and
can.
you start to die.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially if you just
You,
sit around.
we God didn't create us to just sit around and do nothing. He created us to work, right?
Mm.
And it's not natural for us just to quit. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever truly retire because I can only go a couple days of doing nothing. Like even now, like on the weekend, I'm sitting here DMing people on Monday this, on this. I can take like day. 2 days
I bet
max.
you they love that you do that.
Yeah.
I bet you they
They do.
love
Yeah,
waking up to
they do.
that.
They do.
Nothing better.
I feel like I talk to Josh. Josh's wife calls me his work wife because we talk every night before we both go to bed about what the next day
Mhm.
holds. Like my COO. Um, there's some funny inside jokes, but I'm not going to say those that have happened over the last week. God bless it, that Carney and me are just ragging on him about. Um, but yeah, yeah, I do that a lot. I can only take a couple days off. I don't know if I could do a month. Like when I was in the army and we got 30 days leave, like I don't think I could do it again.
Yeah. I'll say
I
then
really
you're
don't.
young. You got a bunch of people around probably. You're like, let's just go out for the weekend. Let's go somewhere, do something
Yeah.
fun. Like now
Yeah.
it's more like you're family oriented and what else are you gonna
Yeah,
do other than
exactly.
sit around the house with
Yeah,
the family and stuff? It's like I need to
I
at
wake up
least
all morning every morning when I'm in Thailand and I'm at like 5 a.m. my time and call the kids and tell them good night. And then I'm up late getting ready to tell them good morning when I'm going to bed. And then I'm waking, not going to bed till 2 or 3 in the morning over there to work hours here. Like I just need to work. I just need to do something. And then, going out and having a good time while I'm there doing things. And yeah, I don't know if I'll ever retire. I don't know if I'll even just do like, I don't know if I can only do one day a week. Like, I feel like I need to do like 3 to 4 days a week, easy. Yeah. Or I'll go fucking insane.
My dad, he's the one that's from Malaysia, and what he decided to do after he retired, when he couldn't handle it for, like, at all, was he decided to take his mother's recipe from Malaysia for hot mustard sauce and
Oh, really?
oh
recreate that in the States and just sell it for fun at, like, trade shows and
Really?
farmers markets, stuff like that. He is now in the where he's from, in the entire tri-state area, in Kentucky as well, at every single, like, grocery store, he's at,
that's
any of the
awesome.
truck stops or
Oh,
any
that's
like,
cool.
he's all over the place, and he just did it he was just doing it for fun, and now it's like and
That's super
and
cool.
yeah, now it's making him enough money to travel all over the world all throughout the year. And even though he still has his like retirement and all that stuff, but this is just fun money for him. He's like, shit,
Mm,
if I make like $60,000 a year
yeah.
on just mustard fucking sales,
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
That's
awesome.
great. It's just
wild.
money, right? It's money.
I
No
love
wonder he
it.
wants to retire back to Asia. He just 60K a year, you're fucking doing
Yeah.
pretty good in Asia,
Right?
Yeah.
On
Southeast
top of
Asia.
everything else that he's saved and done all that,
Yeah.
like, he literally is like that's why I travel a lot, like, with my dad too. Not that he pays for it, but, like, he's in, like, a position now where because I grew up in West Virginia, we didn't have a lot of money, where he can travel everywhere, and I'm like, "Let's fucking go." Like,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
let's do it.
That's great.
Do
That's
it while you
awesome.
can.
That's awesome.
You got any big plans for traveling anytime soon, Ray?
Me?
Yeah.
Um, I'll probably my next trip is going to be, I think Malaysia, Thailand, and I might go back to Vietnam. I fucking love Vietnam. There was something very unexpected with Vietnam that I just fell in love with the place. Scott, have you been to Vietnam yet? What part did you go to though?
Ho Chi Minh.
Okay, all right, all right. I went to around Halong Bay and stuff like
I
that,
haven't been
but
there. Yeah. I, I,
it
I
was
didn't
so
like the
much fun.
food. I don't like Vietnamese food.
Yeah, there's a couple people who don't really love the food, but
Yeah.
like, and I'm a huge like my dad's a chef, and so when we travel, it's only about the food, and I will say my dad
Yeah.
had the same comment about the food, but it was just unexpected, it was cool. Or, I don't know, there's Cambodia we all every time we go, one of us girls, so it's my dad and my other sister who travel together, we get to pick the country, so it could be Cambodia, Laos, we don't
Mm,
know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
What's the different
I'm
about the
gonna make
foods
you
that?
come along, Scott,
Yeah.
to Malaysia and
let's
take you
do it.
there.
Let's do it. It's not far. It's just a puddle jump away. Let's go.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Gonna
Let's
go
do it.
skydiving together.
Please.
Ooh,
Parasailing, anything. I don't care. Let's do anything. I don't care. Let's do it.
yeah.
You mean jump off of
Absolutely.
something fast or high? I'm down. Let's
Yeah,
go.
anytime.
I've been
You want to ride
skydiving.
bulls? Let's do it.
I've never
I
got to
have
do
not
that.
done that.
Let's do it.
Never done that one.
I've not I've not done that. Not yet.
Time and a place for everything, I guess. It's coming.
Mhm.
Always.
Thank you, Mama Tabor. Do you have, do you have other questions to Bridler? We
I mean,
can
one of the things I was going to ask too, I know you do a lot of the creative stuff. Have you ever thought about giving like the CCs in the game a creator skin? Like they get to choose a gun, kind of design a skin for that gun. They do it themselves, hand it to y'all, and y'all kind of make it work. Have you ever thought about
Um,
shit.
that? Like whether it's a skin for like an armor, a bag, a gun, helmet,
I would say
anything?
yes. We have talked about all kinds of stuff, even for like the mods.
Thank you,
Um,
Rabbit.
and the problem is a skin is still 40 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
But so with our current roadmap, no. I'm still getting yelled at about female skins, and we've only got like 3 females that play the game. So, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. So there's a lot of more stuff we want to do, but we have to get through this the more
Yeah.
important stuff. Yeah, because when we lost that big, they shut down the big title that we were making. When they shut down all the big titles they were working on, we did lose some people that were on that project, and one of them was one of our 3D artists. So we slowed down a little bit, but we found an outsourcing company, so we're starting to pick things back up with them. So, but we still have several 3D artists on staff.
Okay. That's one of my things.
Yeah,
Nice. And
so
are
much.
the very few females that do play the game, we play the game hard
They're all here.
just to Mama Tabor said the same thing, just to face skin. We don't need
That
our bodies to be
I so
anything other, just,
I talked to Husky about it, and he said it's gonna look like shit, but sure, I'll do it. I
I
was like,
mean,
okay,
like,
man.
fuck, I was an Asian man for, like, forever, so I'll take
Yeah.
anything. Just don't have a mustache.
Little narrow
But
face,
I
no
also have
mustache.
been, like, a big proponent of females like playing the game. At one point in time, I would love to start like a female only like streamer team where we just uplift one another and things
I
like
think
that
there's more
because the very
than we think.
Oh, no, there is, and what I love about my community is way more females that in my community that, love the game and play the game that I've seen in a lot of
Mm,
places, and it's the ever I mean, they love it, they're good at it, I mean,
Yeah,
shit, some of them are better at the game than you guys,
way better than
and
absolutely,
me.
yeah.
I mean, I think yeah, I think it just a little nod to the females with the face skin is kind of just like all we're asking for, I
It
think.
it is still on Husky's list. I think he's shooting for like December, January's time frame. Yeah,
Anytime, anytime.
yeah. But it is on his wrist. He's worried about the hair. That's his biggest thing. He wants them all to look like Demi Moore from GI Jane. Is what
There
he's
you go.
asking with the shaved head.
I mean,
But
I'll fucking take it, whatever.
As long as you can tell it's a female, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
yeah, yeah,
That's all they want.
yeah. You could tell she was a female there to Riddler.
Yeah, yeah,
Calm
you can
down.
tell.
Demi Moore was smoking hot back then, brother.
Oh, we
She
all
only,
watched it. She
yeah,
was.
for some reason she was hotter with the shaved head. I
I
don't know why. I think it's because she
It
was
was
the
the
badass
badassness.
factor.
She was
exactly.
so
Yeah,
fucking
That's what
badass.
it was the
Yeah.
badass factor.
is that. Should
Mhm.
Yeah,
put you in your place, and we would love that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Every guy likes that.
Yeah, throw me around
I don't know,
anytime. Give me a
We
not
need
every
it.
guy.
We need it.
yeah,
Trust me, our egos
Oh,
need it
yeah,
more
you
than
guys
yeah.
anything
do.
else.
For sure.
Is there anything you can say about the new rifle coming?
Ooh.
What kind of
From
rifle?
who? Which rifle? The boss?
For this wipe that the boss is gonna have?
Magazine fed. It's not a bolt
Okay,
action.
okay.
Perfect.
Um,
That helps. Hey, it gives a better idea.
it's a variant. It's an early variant of another gun in Tabor that is represented a couple times already.
Okay.
I
That's
love
what
it. I love the
there you go.
vagueness, yet as much as you could give.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna give you
Hey,
for
that's all
now.
we need. It's better than rifle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it is an early variant of a couple other guns already in the game.
Okay.
Very
Sweet.
cool. What
It's
Man.
Russian.
inspired the new
It's
map?
Russian.
Ooh, good to
It's
know.
Russian. What inspired the new map? Tabor Wood, Tarkov Woods. Yeah, it was Tarkov Woods. Well, I've wanted to make that map or a variant of that map, and it's got like a healthy mix of Shoreline in too, because Shoreline was like my go-to map in Tarkov. I'd run that, 15 hours a day solos, just player hunting. So,
Yeah.
like in the small town, like the living area that we've teased a little bit. I think you saw in the Jimothy video today, like some of the houses that Z made that I had no idea about, and he's always doing something goofy as shit. Um, that kind of looks like Village and Shoreline on Tarkov.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Amazing, amazing. Real quick, Drafster, if you're in here, did you see the Jimothy video today? I knew you would be super excited because Drafter's all about the freaking raccoon.
Yeah, he is.
There's so many. The whole internet's going crazy. You see, the same people that did our Kurtek plushie is doing a Jimothy plushie.
Are they? Okay.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
U2's has a
That's
Jimothy
awesome.
plushie. They just announced it. Like you can go buy a Jimothy plushie from U2's
Everyone.
right now.
There you go.
Yeah, everyone should. I've seen
Wonderful.
dogs and other animals like cats that look like that and everything, but for some reason Jimothy is just like taking the internet by storm. I don't
Oh yeah.
understand.
It's because it's a trash panda.
I mean, when
You can't eat
something
that.
goes viral, I never understand it either. I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, like
Just
Yeah,
ride with
that's
it.
crazy.
yeah.
That's what I said. Like, could you imagine having phones and access to TikToks when you're like growing up in your time
No,
period? Like
I'm glad
I'm
I
the
didn't
I'm
actually.
crazy
happy that I
stuff.
didn't.
Yeah. It'd be
I'm glad I went
wild.
outside and like played in the grass until
Hmm.
it got dark,
I
and
know
then
that's all.
hunted uh, fireflies for my GI Joes to have
Oh
lanterns by
my
ripping their little
gosh.
glows off their ass and
Yes.
sticking them
Oh no.
on. Oh yeah, we'd stick them on a toothpick and then give them to the GI Joes, and they'd have lanterns at night.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
We've done stuff like that.
Oh,
Nowadays, I
we've
feel like
yeah.
I don't
totally
even
done stuff
see
like that.
fireflies. It's crazy.
I
I
could
don't.
not tell you the last time I've seen a firefly.
Yeah.
I actually haven't in a while
We're
either.
talking about the
And the
I haven't been
mosquitoes are
mosquitoes.
so
around one.
bad in fucking Florida that you can't walk
Oh my
outside.
god,
So
I'm
Yeah,
still
they're
fucking covered in them. I'm
yeah,
welted everywhere. I'm like
yeah, they're
just
bad.
waiting for them to go away.
They're so bad.
yeah, the mosquitoes suck. Tired
I
of
hate
them.
But
them.
then, I mean, Thailand still has all those bugs too.
Do you,
So,
do you have to get like shots or anything before you go to Thailand? Any kind of
No, no,
vaccines?
no, 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 no. Some hepatitis, maybe, depending on your
Yeah.
activities while you're there.
And
But
that
you never know. Like the water, like some of the waters and the stuff like that are real dirty. You never know what you're gonna like
yeah.
get into or step on hidden.
yeah.
And get some maybe get a tetanus shot before you go. But yeah, other than that, no, it's super super clean. Uh, I get bit by mosquitoes, but like we have like off like that DEET shit here. They have one that's made. It's like more natural, and it's just like citronella. It's in a pink bottle. I can spray DEET here and off, and I'll still get bit. I spray just
Yeah.
a little bit of that on me, like a mist. I never get bit when I'm there. When I've used that,
Do you have
it is.
dogs?
It's.
Yeah.
Can you have dogs?
No. Do you have dogs like at your house?
Oh, I did. I did.
Okay, so if you don't,
Not in Thailand.
yeah, get a citronella plant in Florida. It'll
Yeah,
help keep them
yeah,
away.
yeah,
The plants do a really good job.
yeah.
I
My
did
my
not think of that.
my
If you have,
kids where they live with their mom. They used to have one, but the cats destroyed it
yeah, I
because one
was
of them pissed in it.
that and dogs, it
Yeah,
can kill dogs. So that's the only other
yeah, yeah,
downside.
yeah.
But we have a plant here that we hang up outside to keep away from the dogs, and it does wonders for keeping the mosquitoes
Oh,
away.
that's great.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know that there was a plant that you could just get and put it
Yeah,
outside. It would work.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
where
and
they get
that's what that
citronella
that
from.
spray in Thailand is. It's citronella spray. They don't like it. They hate the smell of the lemon and stuff like that.
It's pretty
Yeah,
Hmm.
cool.
I kind of hate
Science.
that smell too, but
yeah. Science is amazing, dude. everything you need has been provided on this earth. It's
That's
just, can
right.
you figure out how to
Mhm.
use it,
Just gotta
right?
figure out
Like,
what the use is. That's
exactly.
all there is.
Everything.
It's so cool.
Oh, yeah. So, to Bridler, I think maybe it is time we can, start doing some
Q&A.
chat Q&A if we want to. So I
Let's
think
do it.
that Celtic has been, possibly making some notes of some themes that things are people are asking and stuff like that. So Celtic, if you want to come in and give one, I will say one last thing. Scott, is there anything that you want the community to know that they just don't know about you, about the game, about anything at all that just will give them a little insight about just Scott?
I can hear you again. I hear you twice. Do you not
Can
hear
you
that?
guys not hear me
I
now?
do hear. No,
No,
we
I
can
can.
hear
There's someone
you.
echoing.
It's just like an echo.
Yeah.
Because I didn't touch anything.
Okay, you're good
Yeah,
now.
I don't you're good now.
Oh, you know
All
what
right.
it is?
You know,
I bet it oh, I know what happened. It was I
I
need to
don't think there's
listen to this thing.
anything that I want them to know about me or the game, but there is something I would like to say, and I can either say it now or I can save it for the very end. It's up to you guys.
It is up to you.
Uh,
Yeah.
and it's gonna feel like I'm being preachy again, guys, but I close out everything I do with this. Is put your faith in God and Jesus Christ, and He'll put you exactly where you're supposed to be in life. That's all I got.
Amazing,
I like it.
amazing. Awesome.
Perfect
So
message.
Celtic, do you want to come in here and
Yeah.
um real quick, Tim, we're not talking about hey guys, there's never been a situation where anyone has talked about when wipe is gonna be until wipe events start happening. I don't know why you guys think right now Scotch is gonna be like wipe is gonna be September
Yeah.
21st at 3 a.m.
It's
Like it's just not gonna happen. This has never happened. Wipe has
not
never
gonna
been
happen.
told to us ahead of time.
It has, and then it never happened again.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
when
And
we
for
missed
good
it, we got
freaking
bomb
reason.
threats.
Yeah.
We do not
Yeah.
yeah, and even in tech and software myself, we do not give timelines, we do not give dates, we all know better than that.
Things happen.
So, alright, Celtic, are you in here? Did you
Yes,
wanna
ma'am.
come in
Hey,
and
What's
guys.
up,
alright.
man?
Great,
Welcome
amazing
in.
stream so far. Appreciate everything, Scott. Couple
Of course.
questions, nothing super like gonna destroy the world, but a couple people want to know like what's your favorite food in Thailand, and
Oh, yeah,
some
that's
more,
right.
and a little bit if you want to, just kind of about your military, if you can, like where were you stationed,
All
and
right.
then there was one question
One
about
at a
like
time. No, no, no,
your
no.
school life.
One at a time. Let's just do one at a
Okay.
time. Let's
So
go for
favorite
food first.
favorite food in Thailand. I don't, man. I like everything there pretty much. As long as it's not spicy, because my white stomach
Oh
can't
You
do it.
don't
god.
like spicy?
I can't do
Oh
it, man. When I
god.
turned 32 and everything
Man.
changed,
Yeah.
my farang stomach, it's all got fucked up. Yeah, I can't even do pepperonis anymore after I turned like 32, 33, and all ability to do spicy food went out
Just
the
what?
door. Like my everything changed for me. Like, and I used to like spicy, like hot wings, all that stuff, but I cannot do it anymore. It's not the heat; it
Yeah, it's just
fucks
what it
me up,
does
and
to
then I
you.
spend all night on the toilet, like blowing my brains out through my ass.
Yeah.
Um,
It's never a fun time.
but okay, next question was, but like,
Oh, what was
uh,
the favorite
I like
food? You have to pick one.
boat noodles.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
boat noodles with like beef tongue from. There's a great place called Thong Smith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question was, did you want to talk a little bit about your school life, like some high school through college, just
Oh
kind of what
God.
that looked like, and then did any of it was any of it important enough to lead to where you're at now? Like, did you kind of have an idea of where you wanted to be in college and take some of those classes, or what would you recommend?
So my school life, I went to like a semi-private school. Like, it was a public school, but it was semi-private because you had to be select back in the day. Like, they looked at your grade school and your middle school career, and they looked at like your attendance, like your personnel, and a computer analyzed you and picked you out if you were going to attend that school or not based off those stats, if you were a good student or not. Now, because it was still a public school, it was a bit, they had to take the good and the bad, but they were able to take more of like the good kids. It was called Butler Traditional High School in Louisville, Kentucky. That's where I went. I actually stopped going. I did not attend there my senior year, and I went homeschool. because it started to get really bad, and I was not focusing. I was not doing what I needed to do as a young man, and my parents felt like it was best to get me out of there and just so I could be on a straight and narrow. I wasn't doing anything bad to get in trouble, but when I quit playing sports, my into my junior year, like I just didn't give a shit anymore. I like every other fucking teenage boy with fucking angst, right, and
Yep.
anger,
Yeah.
and it was just like I was like everybody else. I was more of like a nerd in high school. Like I was a closet nerd. I played sports. I played basketball. I played baseball. I played football. But then I hung out with everybody. I wasn't like a pop. I didn't consider myself a popular kid. I liked pretty much everybody, and I hated a few people because I'm human, right?
Yeah.
Um, and then I didn't really do the college thing until military was over, and I wanted to be a teacher until I met other
What
people's
subject?
kids. History. I love
Okay.
history. Love history.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I did all that stuff, and then I met people's children, and I decided I can't do that because I would kill one of them. So I decided not to be a teacher. But
Good thing.
I can't say that anything from like my. I started my first company when I was 15 and sold it when I was 16,
Okay.
and I've owned a company ever since then. But I
Do you
can't
wanna
say
tell
that
us about
necessarily.
that first company, though?
Oh yeah, yeah. It was called AVP Leagues, and we ran esports tournaments for Alien versus Predator when it came out back in
Awesome.
the day. I ended up selling that. It was sponsored by Sega. I ended up selling that.
Okay.
And then I just ran my own thing until I started Combat Waffle. But I can't say that necessarily or anything that set me up to this. Like my dad was my biggest influence as a man and still is to this day. And like what you should be doing with your life and how you should treat people and how you should treat women and things of that nature. And but I can't say that my dad was an entrepreneur. He was very creative though. My dad went to school to be a woodshop teacher. And you talk about some of the stuff he can make. It's amazing. He's a very creative person. So is my mother. She's also very creative when it comes to crafts and like stuff that women of my mom's age always did, quilting and stuff like that, like back homemaker kind of stuff. She's very creative and also a huge inspiration in my life. My mom's an amazing woman, um, and they're still married to this day, like 50 years. Like it's so cool.
That's awesome.
Um, but I can't say any of that really pushed me to be who I am. Maybe the first job did. I once I got a taste of working for myself, I was never happy working for anyone else until I was like working for the public and working for the government. And when that was taken away from me due to injuries, yeah, I wasn't really happy. So I continued with my own businesses on the side, the talent agency, a motorcycle racing suit company, but and the gun store. Obviously, everyone knows the story behind that. Talked about that a bunch, but
Mhm.
um, I can't point to one thing like in my school other than I love video games and my parents supported it from the
That's
time
awesome.
I could walk. That's really it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Parent support
Um,
definitely matters. Go ahead, Celtic.
oh, no, I was just gonna ask him the question. I just once again, you mentioned military life, and I just want to say, as a veteran, I appreciate your service.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you want
Thanks,
to
man.
talk about any of your where you have been stationed or any experiences in
I'll
that
tell
type
you.
of? I know that you had said that you hadn't didn't want to, but
Yeah, no, I went to Fort Knox for basic training. I went to Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Maryland for my AIT, my schoolhouse training. Um, and then as far as my units go, I was with the Second Infantry Division. I was with the 101st Airborne.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service. I appreciate that.
Thank you too, brother.
Another
Appreciate you.
another question that came up that Alyssa likes to ask of all of everyone is if you could meet your previous self, a child version of yourself, is there a piece of advice that you would want to impart to your younger version?
Yeah, man. I like to say I have no regrets in my life. Like I try not to regret anything. I think I'm so sorry that this comes off as preachy and like me being super religious, but I think the one thing I've been doing it a lot, but that's just me in my life. I feel like the one thing I would tell my younger self is don't lose your relationship because I did. And it took me a while to find it again.
What
Right.
what sparked you finding it again? Because I think it's natural for people to lose that within their lives at some point in time. What was it that kind of sparked you to find
Ah,
it back around? If
rips,
you do not have to answer that.
rips,
Okay.
rips. But what took me away from it was every star on my arm is someone that I lost. There's 6 stars, and a majority of those are to suicide, and those are what drove me away. And it really took Rips and his parents. That's what brought me back. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, I understand that. I have several family members that have been taken away by suicide too, and I completely understand that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It sucks, but I think that's really the only like I have regrets. Like I fucked up things, guys. Like
We
a
all
lot of
do.
people,
Right.
like whenever like some kids went crazy whenever like Viewey was let go from the company and like tried to go after me for like traveling to Thailand. Like I'm going through a divorce. Like I've screwed up plenty of things in my life. I am as equally a result of that marriage failing as the other party in it is. I have ended relationships because I have fucked it up equally, just as much as the other person does. Heaven is full of sinners. We all do this shit every day. We're not perfect. We weren't meant to be perfect. We weren't made to be perfect, and we screw shit up. And I can't say like I'm perfect and I never will be perfect, and I'll continue to fuck things up. I guarantee it. Um, but I try not to regret any of it. I just try to learn from it and just keep moving forward from it.
And that's what matters. That's
Yeah,
literally what matters for all of us. A lot of people do not self-reflect and learn from their mistakes.
yeah,
And it's we can fuck up as much as the next person, but it's really like bringing it back in for that reflection and changing that for the better the next time that
for sure.
matters.
Absolutely.
Um,
Anything else, Celtic?
yeah, there's a couple of video game questions. I think one was more a couple movie questions.
Let's do it. I love
So
those. Let's go.
Marvel versus DC. What's
Marvel
your
all day. Fuck DC. Marvel
Thank
all day.
God.
Marvel all day.
Thank
Yep.
Spider Man,
God?
Deadpool, Wolverine. Let's
Yes.
get it.
Let's
All right,
go.
I'm
Yes,
more of a
yes,
Punisher
and
guy, but
yes.
that's me.
I like
You like
Punisher too.
Punisher?
I like Punisher too. Yeah.
Meet
That
me like you meet some Frank. But so that being said, do you have any thoughts on the current state of the Marvel movies? Are you excited about the Avengers Doomsday? There's been some negative stuff come out about that. And do you have any thoughts on the Marvel run as it is?
I think it got really shitty over the last couple of years. I think
Amen.
it all started with Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yep.
That fucking tanked it for me. But Tom Holland has been an absolute shining light, like a beacon in every Marvel movie he's done. And I am so excited about the new Spider-Man that releases in like a week and a half. Next week, actually.
Yeah.
Like so less than a week and a half. It releases next Friday.
It's gonna
This
be
is in a week.
awesome.
So I'm excited about that. And Avengers Doomsday, when I just heard the new trailer and heard Victor Doom's accent from Robert Downey Jr., I was just fucking sucked in, man. I'm ready. I'm in. Thanos was it. Ultron was great. Thanos was peak. Anything Robert Downey Jr. is fucking
Oh yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
He kills
Brings
it.
it. He brings it
That's so
every
good.
That's
time.
fantastic. Well,
Yeah,
I'm excited for this for Spider-Man as well. It's got
yeah,
Punisher in it, so hopefully it'll
yeah,
do that
yeah.
well and do. The
So
first appearance
I've
of
met John
Punisher was on
John
Spider-Man.
Bernthal a few times, man, when I was an agent. And the guy's
Awesome.
such a genuine fucking human. Genuine fucking human.
I've heard he's an awesome
Yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I have kind of a personal question. Are you looking to transition into any kind of like movies or TV or anything like that? Any kind of production that you would want to take what you've learned from the gaming sphere and possibly like expand your repertoire?
No, but we have been in talks for a long time about a Tabor 8-part live action series, and we're still in talks about it.
That would be
So
amazing.
yeah,
I'm
we are,
sorry,
and
I am
it's like
available. I just want to let you know I'm available.
I think there's a I
it
think
would
there's a
take
height
place
requirement.
leading up to the nuclear night,
Okay.
basically.
Oh, that would be crazy
That'd
awesome.
be sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be so cool.
That'd be really
That would
cool.
Yeah.
be
So
so
we're
dope.
still in talks. We're still dealing with it. We're getting ready to announce something probably next week. It won't be related to this, but well, it is kind of related to this, but it's a full encompassing of the entire Tabor franchise from Tabor, as you know it now, Legacy, the 2 other Tabor spinoffs that are coming out, and plus media. It will all fall under one big umbrella with a new partner, which we'll be announcing sometime in the next week or two. I'll announce it on LinkedIn, and then I'll have the media team echo it across all the socials and Discord and things like that. But yeah, we do want to do a Tabor live action, and at one point, and then Meta killed the program for Christmas ads. We were doing live action Tabor commercials in out in Palo Alto at their studio. We were
That's sick.
gearing up to sign contracts to go shoot them, and I was taking a bunch of pipe hitting motherfuckers I know from the military, a bunch of Rangers and SEALs and stuff that all live in Atlanta, and we were all going to fly out there and shoot a live action commercial for Metas for
That would
Christmas, and it just never came to fruition. But it would have been badass.
That does sound amazing, and I
Yeah,
think that's, unless Chad has any other questions specifically for you, sir. I'm That's all I've got, and I really, really do want to thank you for giving me and giving us the opportunity to speak with you.
absolutely, guys. I've had a great time. And who do you want on this next? Who's coming up next?
I
We've
think
got
we
it.
were aiming at what Joshy next, and then
Okay, yeah.
we're
I think
waiting.
Joshy. Yeah.
Is that right? Is that?
Yeah. Go ahead, Riddler. Yeah, I
But
know what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
I am hoping everything goes good. We get Jackson on once this new map's
After wipe.
introduced. I feel like
And once the
that'll be
map's
awesome.
out, Jackson be
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah, Jackson be
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
That
Oh
kid has
yeah.
got more talent in his pinky than most of us have in our bodies.
And so humble. I
Yeah,
love
he's
Yeah,
a
I've
good
heard good
kid.
Jackson.
things about him. So
He's
He's a good
so
so he's
amazing.
super tall,
Yep.
big kid, right? And the first time I like fucking with people. And the first met I love Jackson, so I pick on him because I like him. His parents came through. I'll tell the story real quick. His parents came through, his dad, his mom, his brother. And his dad and his brother are just fucking jacked. Just big fucking
Oh
guns, man.
shit.
Just big dudes. Tall as Jackson, just fucking meat. Right. And I just walk up and I shake their hands. I'm like, Jackson, what the fuck happened to you? And and I felt really bad because his mom was standing there, but he laughed about it. We had a good chuckle. His dad laughed about it too. But yeah, his whole family was amazing. I've got to meet a lot of these people's families because they're younger, so their parents are like first industry
Yeah.
job. They're moving
yeah.
down
Yep.
from another state, right? They come in. Amazing people raised by amazing people. It's been pretty cool to see from everybody I've met so far. And then Jackson's girlfriend that works for us too. She's an environment artist, right, Nina? So she's
Okay.
been working on the new map, Hex Bunker remake, all those materials. Like that's her, Jackson, and their lead Richie, and then our art director Sophia have been working on all of that. And Nina is such a great girl, man. I literally inside the office it is when people like are picking with Nina or they say something in front of Nina, I'm like, you need to stop. Nina is the best of us. Don't
She's
corrupt her.
amazing.
Yeah.
She's
I
great.
love her. She's just so innocent and just adorable and just loves what she's doing. And
So great.
watching them, so when I was there the first time, Scott, you weren't there. Um, watching, she was creating like some of the furniture and like things like that. And
Yeah.
Jackson was doing his thing. And Jackson had like a little bit of like a snafu on something. And then she immediately came over and she's like, this is how we solve it. And he's like, that's an amazing idea. And like he went and did it because the next time I came, which was just last week, they freaking he implemented it, and I was like, "That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
super cool to
Yeah.
see that and
Absolutely.
work together like that."
I agree. Absolutely.
That's good that
I
they can work together like that. It's
man,
hard
could
for
you
a lot of,
imagine working with somebody all day
and
and
then
then also living with
I
them?
know that's
No.
a lot of people can't do that.
No, they're
That's
just
not
Yeah.
such
for everyone.
two genuinely good people that like actually love each other. Like they
Yeah.
actually love each other, like
And
wholeheartedly.
respect.
Like,
It's the
yeah.
respect thing. You can just
And
tell that.
he's
Yep.
very soft with her. He's a gentleman.
Mhm.
But at the same
Mhm.
time, he's a big old guy and he would rip you in fucking half.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he loves Voodoo Ranger, by the way. He's an absolute
Oh
lush
yeah,
for
he's a
Voodoo
big voodoo.
Ranger. Yeah.
Really?
Absolute lush. Oh yeah,
Good
he
to
loves
know.
Voodoo Ranger.
Good
It
to
is
know.
good.
Yeah.
So then I see a couple people in chat asking, "What's your favorite map? What is
Into
personally your
Boar?
favorite
Ooh,
Tabor?"
yeah.
Yeah,
Silo.
and your
Silo.
boss. Who's your favorite boss?
Silo? Why Silo? Tell us
I
more.
created
Tell us more.
Silo.
Oh man,
Okay.
Beowulf, are you still in here?
I created Silo. It went through a retexture to optimize it a bit, but Silo as it stands was me. That was our first map.
Yeah, it was.
Um, back when there was like 8 of us. Um, my favorite boss. I'm gonna go with Collector, but I'm
Correct
hesitant.
answer.
Collector is my favorite because it is my really good buddy Darby Allen from All Elite Wrestling. That's who I modeled it after as a nod to him. He's a great friend of mine. But then Patra, Ivanov, and the new boss I absolutely love as well because the voice actor Graham from the UK actually voices all of those characters.
Oh,
And he
Okay.
voices Collector as well.
Okay.
And we became he was so Ivanov. What no one knows is that the first live event we ever did in 2024. We did it in Portsmouth, UK. It was like a real life Tabor experience where you walk through shooting guns. There were people dying, things of that nature, a whole acting thing. And the person that instructed you on how to do it was Commander Ivanov, and that is actually Graham. Like, so the character in game is him 100% through and through.
that's
Face,
awesome.
beard, that's what he looks like.
That's awesome.
Which we give him a big shout out here on socials with the new boss coming out. But yeah, so all those 3 different vocal ranges, he does them all.
Impressive.
So I think Collector, I guess, overall is my favorite because it's my buddy Darby and my buddy Graham at the same time. Yeah.
That
It's
was
really
pretty cool.
cool to be able to create things involving people in your lives, whether they're in the gaming industry or not, and, like, being able to see that come to fruition and be a part of something you
Yeah.
created. Go ahead, spoiler, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I think it was pretty cool when Collector first dropped and everyone was talking about it. And we all found out it's Darby Allen, and then everyone looks into
Yeah.
him, does a little dives. He's a wrestler, all this crazy stuff, and it's neat that everything ties into something. Like that's one of the things I like about Tabor. Everything is loosely based off real things. Like if you look up the museum in Prague, it looks exactly the same. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah. Darby was actually a character in the game that was the one that was canceled by the big partner when they canceled all the other games. He was like a main character that you were going to have a big story arc behind. And he came down, he had already came down. We recorded all of his voice lines. He'd done all the motion capture work for his character, for the cinematics. Like it was all done. But yeah, it's all just sitting in an archive now, just waiting for us to use it whenever we decide to use it in the future, if we ever do.
I was seeing if anyone
Big guy.
else had anything crazy or good.
Those were some good chat, those were
Yeah, I
some
feel
good
like
questions.
yeah,
Thank you.
y'all did
Those
good
were
No,
today.
fun.
I think that wraps up what chat basically was asking that
Okay.
about Scott and just trying to get to know him. The rest of them are obviously for other things that we're not talking about.
That's how it usually goes.
No.
Everyone participated
Uh,
nicely tonight, guys.
yeah. Hey, Celtic,
What was
big
Oh,
shout out
Cabin
to
asked a good one. What was
Oh,
Scott's
what
first
was it
game
for
or
Oh,
Celtic?
tag?
there we go.
Ooh, what was it?
I didn't see that one pop
Man.
in.
So that would take me back to Counter Strike, probably, or AVP Gold. I was in the clan select few, so it was an invite clan only. And we went against Team Digital, who was always like the winners of the King of the Hill, them or us, somebody from our
Oh,
teams. And what was it? It was Desecration SF was my first name.
Desecration SF.
Desecration
where'd that come
SF, yeah.
from?
I had no fucking idea. I was like 14.
Desecrating the
I don't
battlefield.
just
That's
desecrating the
it.
fucking corpses, I
Murdering
guess. Yeah.
everybody, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Going ham.
I think that was the
Oh, I
I
first
think
the
love
that's
it.
first
awesome.
one. And then Damage X was, I think, no, not Damage X. I don't know what my last one was. I couldn't tell you. Oh, I one tapped your dad. Yeah.
I like
I
it.
like it.
I like it.
That's
I might have
awesome.
to take that one next time. I want to
You
tap your
can't.
dad.
It's locked.
Damn
It's
it.
saved.
He's
It's
locked
mine.
certain ones.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is. What
I
a
want to
name.
tap
Yes.
both your dads.
Grafster is. So in some games it won't let me do it. So it's like I one tapped your papa. Like I'll do that kind of shit. Like yeah. So
I love it.
And then now you're playing ABI. I feel like that's what I saw you playing last.
The Isle, ABI. When Wolverine drops here from Insomniac in September, you won't see me for a couple of days. Grand Theft Auto drops, you won't see me for a couple months.
We're not
All
going
my
to see
spare time
anybody
I'll say
when
no
will be
Grand
one's.
Theft
spent.
Auto
Everyone's gonna be in
drops.
their
Yeah.
houses.
I'm more excited about Wolverine though from Insomniac because the 2 Spider-Man games were
Wolverine does
fantastic.
look amazing.
Yeah.
That's something everybody's
Yeah.
looking forward to. What's
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited.
and then you did a stream team with Breachers too, right? You were on a like
Yeah.
team
Yeah. So
game
we
team
have
with
we
them.
have a stream team. Yeah. I have a stream team. Still kicking, going. I get back to Thailand. I'll start streaming again, playing with these guys. But yeah, we do have a stream team called Breach Brothers. And the backstory behind the name Breach Brothers is that was a I used to stream with two other guys. One of them is my really good buddy Joe, former Marine. Man, I can't remember the other guy's name now. Colin. He was a civilian, but we stream for Nine Line Apparel on their YouTube channel to like 1 million people every single like a couple days a week. That's what we used. That's what I used to do. I used to stream, so I used to be a content creator, and
That's awesome.
I don't regret not being one anymore.
Yeah.
So
It's not the
Now you get
easiest.
to work with them. I don't know if that's any
yeah,
better, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. No,
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know if
It's
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 any
got
great.
its
better.
moments.
It is great.
Some
It is
of them are
great. Yeah,
awesome.
Tano Games. Tanoke is a Breach brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. We're growing. It's
Got
growing.
a
It's a
lot of
growing
them in
game.
here.
Super
I
cool.
Yeah,
like it. Yeah, I've seen
I
them
love
around
it.
a lot recently. There's Zyrage. I've seen
Yeah,
Tanny.
yeah. Zyrage is on it. Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of us. Yeah, it's really cool to have a community like that because I can just kind of cut. I don't get to pop in when I'm over here because I'm so busy. But when I'm back there, I kept trying to do like a game of Mecha Chameleon. I just kept letting them down. Sunny Skies is one. Like I just kept letting them down because my schedule would be so stupid. And I felt horrible. But when I get back, I got to go to Bali. When I get back immediately, I'm going to get put under anesthesia and get like my entire back piece, my arm finished, cover ups done. I'm tired of getting tattooed, guys. I'm getting old. My skin flips real fast now. I'm good. I can only take so much. So I'm doing the anesthesia tattoo and finishing everything in Bali. And when I get back from that on the 10th, I'll start streaming again. Yeah, of
How
August.
long is that recovery gonna be?
Be fun. Couple days. Bad sunburn.
Okay.
interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Scott, we know you have to travel in the morning.
Yep.
Thank you so
Yeah. Yeah.
much. We
We
appreciate
You
you.
appreciate you
got it,
being here.
We'll
This
let
guys.
is
you go
awesome.
Always.
now.
All right,
Hell
guys.
yeah.
God
This has been
bless.
amazing.
Thank
All
you for the
right,
Bye
Sam.
bye.
game. Thank you for
We'll talk to you
everything.
again soon. Fuck
God bless.
yeah.
Bye.
Hell
Bye
yeah.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. We love you, Scott.
Love you.
All right.
Okay,
So chat.
Did, hey
there,
Ray,
there
did
goes the button.
you said something about a shout out? Did you need me to do
there we
something?
go.
No, no.
Okay.
All right,
No,
chat,
sorry, I didn't.
everyone.
But
Thanks for being here.
yeah,
Glad y'all all came. This was awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
yeah.
This
So
is
if you want to hang on to Bridler and I are we're gonna switch all audio, video, and everything. And to Bridler and I are gonna start the usual stream and we're gonna play some Tabor. So we're gonna go on an intermission, get everything switched out, give us a little bit of time and stick with us and we'll resume normal fucking stream.
that's right.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you
for being
everyone for
here.
everything.
Yeah. It was
So
awesome. So
if our next
stay
one's just
tuned.
as good, I don't know how it'll go. This
Yep.
one went really well.
And that's the thing is, oh, Cornelius, let me see. Cornelius, a ray of sunshine. I cannot wait until it is my time to be on this. When is that going to be? Heard from Cornelius. You know what, Cornelius? We'll contact you and let's set up a
So,
time.
so are you uploading this? I need to clip what Scott said about me. He mocks me about my Britishness more than say nice things.
This will be
So
uploaded for sure. This will be uploaded for sure. All right, love you guys. I'm gonna switch over.
see y'all
We're
in a
gonna put our
minute.
headsets on. Yeah, we'll be back in a
See
minute.
y'all on the headset.
Mwah.